You're doing push-ups, but your strength isn't going anywhere. The real reason? It's one simple mistake that everybody makes. Welcome back. I'm Joe, your go-to calisthenics coach, and today we're going to be going over push-ups. What specifically to do, what specifically not to do, and how to make sure that your form is perfect. I'm here with Christina. Christina will be demonstrating exactly how to do the perfect push-up. The most common mistake, the reason people aren't able to get their push-up, is because of their incorrect shoulder position when they're doing the push-up. So let's jump into it. Let's get straight into the form for the push-up, and we'll go over exactly what you need to do to get that perfect push-up. Christina will demonstrate the way that she typically does push-ups, and we'll see what will happen from there. Stop, okay? So what's happening here is Christina has her elbows flared out, which puts a lot of pressure on the shoulder joint. We don't want that. So let's fix the most common mistake, the shoulder position. So what you want to focus on is you want to take your shoulders and you want to bring them down and back and think about corkscrewing your hands into the ground. What that's going to do is that's going to create a safer elbow and shoulder position for us so that when we go down, the elbows will come back at 45 degrees. So turning the shoulders, elbows are going to come back, do a push-up at 45 degrees and come back up. Much better. Now that we addressed the biggest mistake, which is the shoulder and the elbow position, we're gonna go over all the points of our push-up. So we have the safe shoulder position, the safe elbow position. We have our core tight and our back is flat. We have our feet together and our feet are straight. Once we put all of that together, we have our straight line. Christina's gonna demonstrate 3 clean push-ups now. That's 1, that's 2, and that's 3 clean reps. Now that we have our form down packed, let's go over some of the progressions that you probably are skipping in order to get to your perfect push-up. The first movement that we want to focus on is on incline push-ups. So what we do is we find an elevated surface, we put our hands on that surface, we set our feet back, we bring our hips down so that we're in a straight line, same shoulder position as before, and Christina will show us 3 perfect push-ups. So that's 1, that's 2, and that's 3. Perfect incline push-ups. The second progression that you should be focusing on is push-ups off of your knees. So in order to do this properly, we get on our knees. Now we want to get our back flat, which means that our arms have to come up a little bit in order to create that flat posture. Then we can go straight into the push-up. 2, 1 more, 3. So this is knee push-ups, and that's how you get the perfect form for knee push-ups. Once you have the knee push-ups down, you can move into the full push-up, and then you get 3 perfect reps of the full push-up. That's 2, and that's 3. And when that gets too easy, we go on to the final level, which is the weighted push-up. And we have 3 weighted push-ups like that. 1, 2, 3. So the last thing that we have to focus on is your frequency and volume. Again, the name of the game is always going to be frequency and volume, so it's how often you're training and how much you're doing during each training session. Ideally, you want to go close to failure, and I would focus on doing anywhere between 50 and 100 reps per day when you're just starting out. As that gets easier, you can increase the volume, and again, the focus is always volume for the week over time. I don't want you to overexert yourself because you will cause yourself some kind of injury if you're doing way too much in the beginning. But your focus should be on creating some kind of volume where you're feeling fatigue and you're having difficulty completing all your reps. Make sure to incorporate that tip into your next push-up workout, and make sure to subscribe to the channel. We have weekly uploads, and let me know in the comments below if you want me to do a further breakdown of dips, pull-ups, or any other calisthenics movement.